Chosen one, in the last 72 hours, something has awakened. An ancient force stirs, shaking the very foundations of your existence. This is no coincidence, but part of God's divine plan. Tension rises above and below, as unseen energies respond to the pride we've brushed aside. You may not have even noticed, but that human is you. What has transpired was ignited by your choices, and the results could change everything. This is a call to arms. In this video, we will unveil a hidden threat you've overcome, a power so rare it demands your attention. Subscribe now and enable notifications. This message is being suppressed, and you must align with this truth. Like and comment 77 to align with this transmission. Stay with me as we dive into the forces awakened, proof of this epic battle, and the monumental impacts awaiting you. Wait until I show you just how profound your journey has begun. God speaks to you now with a voice that resonates deep within your soul. You who have felt the weight of isolation are on hallowed ground. This wilderness you traverse isn't a place of punishment, but a sacred space crafted by divine hands. Feel that pang in your heart? It's a reminder of your unique calling and purpose. Each moment of silence echoes with God's promise, inviting you to listen. In this stillness, a transformation is unfolding within you, preparing you for what lies ahead. Know this: you are never abandoned, even in your darkest nights. The Lord whispers, "I am here," awakening your spirit to truths you've yet to grasp. In the depths of your pain, clarity emerges, guiding you toward destiny. You are emerging from shadows into the radiant light of His love. As you walk through the wilderness, understand that this journey is part of your divine shaping. Remember those moments of rejection, those times you felt unseen by the world? They served a purpose far beyond your understanding. Each experience carved spaces for wisdom and resilience in your heart. Just as the Israelites wandered the desert, you are being prepared for abundance. God allowed this isolation so His brilliance could shine through your scars. These wounds are proof of promise, a testament to the resilience within you. The fire of your past challenges forges a greater purpose, igniting strength that cannot be extinguished. Realize this truth now. Your pain is sacred preparation for a profound calling. Embrace it, for the Spirit is working miracles through your journey. Consider the lives of the prophets who knew rejection as a companion. Elijah faced isolation in a time of doubt, yet he emerged as a beacon of faith. When you feel lonely, recall that divine purpose often manifests through struggle. Your path is shared by many who walked before you, marked by a crown of trials. Just as Job was stripped of everything to reveal deeper truths, so too are you being unveiled. These moments are not signs of abandonment, but affirmations of divine purpose. Every tear shed waters the seeds of enlightenment, waiting to blossom. Understand that your challenges today are a reflection of God's hand leading you to glory. You are part of a greater tapestry, woven with threads of sacrifice and strength. Isn't it remarkable how signs and symbols dance through your life like whispers? Dreams that linger, numbers that beckon, and moments that feel familiar hold divine messages. The Lord communicates in ways that transcend the ordinary, guiding you through an unseen landscape. You might have experienced a déjà vu, a fleeting moment where time stands still. Embrace these instances as holy encounters, messages from God echoing through your existence. Each sign is a breadcrumb on the path of awakening, a reminder that you are never alone. His Spirit is orchestrating this symphony of life, attuning you to the sacred rhythm. In this sacred language, your heart learns the tune of divine calling. Allow these symbols to ignite a fire within you, guiding your every step. With eyes wide open, the world transforms into a canvas of divine artistry. Listen closely to that still, small voice within you. It carries the essence of divine guidance. Intuition is not merely a feeling. It is the whispered promise of God, revealing hidden truths. Have you felt a tug in your spirit, urging you toward action? This inner guidance is a blessed activation of your divine purpose. When decisions arise, pause and reflect. God is asking you to lean into trusting that wisdom. It is the light illuminating your path through the shadows. Know that discernment is God's reassurance, a trusted compass in the storm. He grants you the ability to see beyond the noise of the world. In these moments of clarity, let your faith amplify the whispers of your spirit. Each step you take aligned with divine truth brings you closer to liberation. As awareness deepens, you begin to uncover the layers of your identity. No longer merely a vessel of pain, you are transforming into a beacon of hope and inspiration. Every scar tells a story, an emblem of God's grace in your life. Your journey is seen not as an obstacle, but as a sacred narrative woven into the fabric of the universe. Feel God's presence illuminating your heart, revealing the beauty hidden within your struggles. As the sun rises over a valley, so too does your true self emerge, radiant and powerful. Understand that every hardship strengthens you for what comes next, empowering your spirit. This awakening is not just for you. It's a gift to those around you. Your light will inspire others to rise from their own shadows. Like a wildflower growing through concrete, you are a symbol of resilience. From recognition flows empowerment as you step into this truth with renewed vigor. Each lesson learned and wound healed prepares you for divine action in this world. If this resonates with your heart, stay with me. What comes next will change everything. You possess the power to ignite a chain reaction of change and transformation. Comment below with "I carry the silence's crown" and claim your divine inheritance. Together, we rise, creating a community of awakened souls in this spiritual journey. Encourage one another as we step forward into the light, embracing our pathways. The call to action is here. Respond to your intuition and step boldly. Trust that His plan is good, woven intricately with purpose and meaning. The call to empowerment has begun, and you are invited to join this profound discovery. What you thought was abandonment was merely God's initiation into a greater understanding. He is preparing you for revelations that will shift your perspective entirely. Beneath the surface lies a hidden code, a divine script written just for you. This truth is unfolding, bit by bit, leading you along the sacred trails of understanding. What if each rejection was simply a redirect toward your divine destiny? Your journey is far from over. It is a prelude to something magnificent. Remain steadfast, for each challenge is preparing you for the promise ahead. Soon, we shall unlock the keys left for you amidst the trails of this life. Keep your heart open, for what lies next will illuminate the path forward. The promise of divine revelation waits gently, urging you to listen, to seek, and to unfold. You thought you were abandoned, but this abandonment is a divine law, shaping your path. God's hand has guided your life through the shadows, bringing you clarity in your pain. The isolation you felt serves not as a curse, but as a canvas for your awakening. Often, it is in the wasteland of despair that the heart learns to discern the divine. Remember, the desert is not merely dry and desolate. It is the birthplace of miracles. Just as the wind carves majestic canyons, your trials are chipping away layers of illusion. What you deem suffocating is, in fact, the divine fire refining your spirit. This fiery crucible births the true essence of who you are meant to be. Know that with every burden, God's light grows nearer, calling you to rise. Rest in this truth. Your story was always bound to unfold through His grace. Look around and see, dear soul, that your journey mirrors the timeless archetypes of existence. In the sacred sphere of life, each chosen one walks the path of the phoenix reborn from ashes. This cycle of suffering and renewal stretches through history, resonating in the stories of the ancients. Imagine Moses standing before the vastness of the wilderness, his heart racing with doubt, unyielding faith lighting his way. It is here, in the pit of despair, that transformation ignites the spirit to soar. Remember, like the desert, the soul sometimes must be stripped bare to discover its true power. As darkness descends, it is the flame of the Lord that stirs the heart awake. You are not alone in your trials. The crown of glory awaits once you rise above the ashes. This shared struggle binds all chosen ones, knitting their stories into a vibrant tapestry of resilience. Hold tightly to this, For within your pain lies a rich inheritance of power and purpose. Reflect upon the lives of those who have endured unparalleled rejection, each story a sacred testament to exaltation. Joseph, in the darkness of the pit, felt waves of despair crashing over him. Like him, you too have tasted the bitterness of betrayal, the silence echoing years of doubt. Yet, God's voice whispers to the heart navigating through shadows, promising that your crown will come. Every trial holds a dual purpose. The veils of your suffering are woven with threads of destiny. Remember Christ, cast aside and rejected, standing tall with unwavering grace. Like Prometheus chained to the rocks, your endurance champions an invisible fire ignited by his spirit. Those flames become your guiding stars, illuminating the path ahead. Embrace this truth. Through the agony you rise, eternally transformed, destined for the elevation long promised. This assurance becomes your light, shining brightly in the darkness, beckoning you to tread forward. The laws of the universe are seldom visible, yet they wield immense power over our lives. God has woven these eternal truths into the fabric of our existence, imbuing them with grace. Understand deeply that isolation precedes elevation, a cycle as old as the stars. Every closed door you faced was not a judgment, but rather divine protection and guidance. In the crushing loneliness of those moments, God was crafting your rise to greatness. Heavens open wide for those who endure. Every breath is a gift given by the Father. Remember that even as you faced the desert, new pathways were being forged, preparing the way for your blessing. Your soul is part of this sacred geometry, so trust in its design. Look beyond immediate pain and see the profound promise that lies dormant within. Each moment of solitude is leading you to an altar where your true power is revealed. As you navigate your heart's journey, know that rejection is proof of election in this sacred paradigm. Each scar marks the trials where God's presence has shaped and redirected your course. Think of Job, standing firm amidst unimaginable loss, untouched by despair's grasp. In this divine testing, he found strength and a broader purpose, awakening the faithful. You, too, bear witness to a living testament of truth reclaiming its hold in the world. The valley of shadows gives birth to light that shines through the cracks of despair. You are not just an observer. Each step forward is obedient to the divine melody sung by the cosmos. Like the rising sun, your essence paints the skies pink with the promise of hope. This world, both delicate and formidable, awaits the unveiling of your light. Cherish this wisdom as your heart opens to pathways unseen. God always fulfills his promises. Embrace this sacred rhythm as you plunge deeper into the mystery of your cosmic design. Isolation is never the end. It is a precursor to divine introduction, marking your destiny. Just as the fire refines precious metals, the pressures of life reveal your inherent gold. This eternal law of alignment invites you to surrender every part of your being. Trust that every experience has led you closer to this moment of understanding, igniting your soul. As you reflect on your scars, lean into God's promise that all is woven for your good. Share your truth with the world, for it is your banner of survival and light. Comment, "I walk crowned by eternal flame," if this word stirs your spirit. Open your heart to the presence of divine assurance waiting to colossally fill null spaces. Feel the inviting whispers of the universe calling you to step into your role as bearer of light. Every betrayal, every silent echo in your heart, serves to affirm your chosen identity. Your scars reverberate with true echoes of strength, yet unbeknownst to the world. Know this, your narrative weaves seamlessly into the collective story of the chosen ones. You have lived something extraordinary, and now you must carry that truth forward. Within every hurt is a call to rise, a nudge toward destiny unfolding. You may feel weary, but God breathes vitality into your spirit through the threads of shared experiences. Connecting with the chosen ones is a way to celebrate your journey, to find fellowship amid the storms. Embrace the inevitability of trials. They are blessings in disguise, unveiling the essence of your being. Your identity, forged in the fires of the past, prepares the way for your monumental future. The heart that understands this law is on the brink of awakening into its divine purpose. If this is the law that shaped you, if you have felt its pulse and fire, then what comes next is the revelation of what this law was preparing you for. The horizon holds mysteries yet unseen, greatness awaiting to be unveiled in your life. What divine purpose lingers just beyond your reach? Ancients whispered truths about the chosen ones and their unfolding. Can you feel it surging inside you? Unravel these sacred layers, for you are on a journey of monumental significance, amid divine patterns. There are chapters yet to unfold in your sacred text, each revealing fragments of prophecy fulfilled. Each story resonates with the sound of waves breaking upon hidden shores. Come, let us venture further into the depths of the soulful mystery awaiting you. In the echoes of this sacred journey, God beckons you to heed the call. The next chapter awaits. Every word, every image you receive here is an offering. If you feel this word has touched you today, you can honor it with a sign, right here below with a donation through the Super Thanks button. It is a small gesture, but it opens great doors. In the shadow of your trials, can you recall the silence that once consumed you? The echoes of rejection you carried felt deep, and every breath was heavy with weight. These memories, once painful, were God's whispers preparing you for what lay ahead. You waited, longing for a sign, craving the touch of His hand. Each moment stretched long into eternity, yet in that crucible of despair, something greater was taking form. Your heart, aching for understanding, was slowly being forged anew. The pain, dear chosen one, was never in vain. It was a vessel of transformation. You lingered in the wilderness, but remember, even there, God was with you. He saw your struggles and knew the strength that would emerge. Like the Israelites wandering, they found promise through every arduous step, leading them to light. Listen closely, for these trials you faced were not random occurrences in a chaotic world. It was a divine plan, intricately woven, as if coded by the very hands that shaped the universe. Every tear shed, every sleepless night, was a chapter written in your sacred journey. God's Spirit was meticulously preparing you, crafting resilience, wisdom, and insight from your suffering. Your spirit was being watered in the desert, and that watering brings forth life. Each setback was a preparation for the monumental breakthroughs to come. What if I told you every setback was just a setup for divine comeback? Trust in this truth. Your pain was the cauldron of your purpose. Through Him, you are learning to rise, stronger and more profound than before. You may wonder why the silence lingered for so long, why rejection became such a familiar friend to your soul. Reflect on how this absence of sound was God's way of sharpening your vision. That which felt like abandonment was a time of crafting your inner strength. In stillness, we often find clarity. In darkness, light breaks forth. Silence has a way of revealing the echoes of truth we often overlook. Like the fire that burns away impurities, this time was necessary for your metamorphosis. The rejection serves as the forge for your divine destiny, removing distractions and revealing clarity. God permitted this silence to prepare you for a voice that would resonate throughout generations. In this journey, betrayal became the signpost upon your path, guiding you toward deeper truths. Every wound bears witness to battles fought and lessons learned, initiating you into a higher realm of understanding. Delays are not rejections but divine rehearsals for your grand entrance into purpose. Just as a soldier is trained through adversity, you are being tempered for greatness. This training instills the wisdom you will need to face future challenges and seize your rightful crown. Remember Job, who encountered fierce trials yet emerged as a beacon of hope for countless souls. Your scars tell stories of resilience and strength, illuminating the path lit by the sanctity of His love. You are being remade in the crucible of these trials, transforming pain into purpose for others. As the flames of your journey dance, consider the sacred symbols that rise within you. Just as Moses stood before the sea, unyielding in faith, you too stand at the precipice of revelation. The fire that tested you will also ignite the light destined to shine forth. This is no ordinary odyssey. Your life echoes the great legends, intertwining your spirit with the divine narrative. The oil poured upon your heart symbolizes healing and anointing, reminders of God's eternal favor. What you have borne in pain becomes your power, a testament to the glory of your transformation. As the dawn breaks over the mountains of despair, feel the embrace of His Spirit. A warm light surrounds you now, illuminating the way ahead, inviting you to embrace the power of your new identity. Now, understand that destiny has been written for you long ago, as stars trace the night sky. The choices you've made, the paths you've wandered, lead to this pivotal moment of awakening. The veil is lifting, revealing a truth that had always been obscured. Your vision is sharpening, and now you can glimpse the horizon of your purpose. The strength you have gained will plunge you into the unknown, guided by the promise of the Most High. Feel the call deep within, the pulse of His divine rhythm guiding you forward. If this word speaks to you, I invite you to comment, "I rise marked by the divine." Share your stories and dreams, for they have the power to ignite a fire within others. Your testimony is a thread in the grand tapestry of love, weaving connections of hope that resonate through time. As we stand on the brink of transformation, consider what comes next. The promise is unfolding before your eyes. Know this is not an ending, but a sacred doorway into your revelation. The trials you faced have paved the way for blessings you can't yet fathom. Every moment prepares you to embrace the truth of who you are, revealed in the light of His glory. As the invisible threads of your journey come together, a powerful tapestry emerges in divine timing. God is knitting your purpose with grace, and soon your spirit will take flight. But remember, with the dawn also comes the call to action. Are you ready to embrace the magnificent truth of your being? The next chapter lies just beyond, waiting for you to step boldly into your destiny. This is the hour of your unveiling, chosen ones, a time when the shadows that once enveloped your spirit begin to dissolve. You stand on the sacred threshold, bathed in the light of divine recognition. God's hand is upon you, revealing truths that the world could never contain. As the mist clears, your identity cries out from the depths of your soul. You are not alone. You are surrounded by light. Your suffering was never in vain, and the trials awaken a truth within you. The mark of the Lord is upon you, guiding your every step. Change is the pulse of the universe, and it resonates through your very essence. Embrace this moment, for what lies ahead is the destiny you were born to claim. You have crossed the threshold, and the healing has begun. No longer are you defined by your wounds. You embody the miracle of restoration. This transformation is a testament to the love that God has poured into your journey. Feel the cloak of resilience draping over your shoulders, a protector fashioned from your trials. In each pain, a purpose was ignited, and you are now the healed, a divine testament. With every heartbeat, a new energy emerges, illuminating your path ahead. This fire within has forged a crown, a gleaming symbol of your victory over adversity. As you stand tall, remember that healing is not an ending, but a continuous unfolding. The Lord welcomes your evolution with open arms, celebrating every step you take. Hold tightly to this promise. The journey is yours, and it shines with divine grace. In this moment of sacred realization, know that you are marked before the dawn of time. The threads of destiny intertwine, binding you to the lineage that spans generations. You are a custodian of ancient wisdom, a light bearer's echo in a world that often forgets. Like a fire, your spirit rises from the ashes of despair, crowned with hope. God chose you before your first breath, whispering secrets in the silence that enveloped you. The dust of the earth is under your feet. The heavens behold your ascent. Every longing, every prayer has left a divine imprint upon your heart. As the ancient scrolls reveal, you are a beacon amidst the shadows. Feel the power of your identity resonate profoundly within you. Embrace this truth, for it is a promise sealed by the Lord. There is a lineage woven into the very fabric of your spirit, tracing back to divine contracts signed in celestial realms. Your essence carries the signatures of angels, guardians assigned to illuminate your path. Prophetic DNA courses through your veins, unlocking doors to wisdom and insight. Each heartbeat echoes the stories of those who stood brave before you, guiding your steps on this sacred journey. As Moses stood before the sea, so too do you find strength in the divine promise. Your ancestors beckon with courage, urging you to step into the fullness of your being. God's grace encompasses this lineage, reminding the world of the hope wrapped in your existence. Bind your spirit to this truth and allow it to awaken the fire of potential within you. The divine whispers of destiny wrap around you, promising a revealing beyond imagination. Trust in this evolution, for it is written and it shall come to pass. As you wear the crown of awakening, this sacred name bestowed upon you shall never be forgotten. You are a seer, a guardian, a breaker of chains that have long bound your spirit. The every moment of doubt fades like shadows at dawn, replaced with clarity and purpose. God's hand guides your journey, igniting a passionate flame within. As the ancients would declare upon their initiation, you are more than you have ever known. This is a time of anointing, where your true path becomes illuminated. You are called to rise and speak, your voice resonating through realms seen and unseen. With every word, you reclaim spaces once darkened with silence. The Spirit of the Lord dances within you, compelling you to rise and proclaim your truth. Here, at this prophetic edge, the world awaits your awakening. Do you feel the shift as ominous energies transform into the light of truth? Comment, I anchor this truth in my soul, if these words awaken memory. If you've glimpsed the divine in your dreams or saw the signs around you, share them. Each piece you reveal fortifies the collective truth that binds us. Your witness strengthens this circle, calls forth kindred spirits, and elevates our unity. These words are a call to recognize the divine wisdom awaiting your recognition. Allow your stories to weave a tapestry of awakening as we rise together in collective embrace. This is sacred communion, an invitation to share the burden and the glory. What has rested in your heart, hidden and waiting, will now find the light. Your awakening is not solitary. We journey together into beyond. Yet, chosen ones, what awakens in you now is only the threshold of your journey. The mysteries that lie beyond this veil are profound and sacred. Shadows linger just out of sight, holding secrets and wisdom yet to be unveiled. You stand poised at the edge of an infinite landscape, yearning for the unseen. The Lord whispers promises of what is to come, and faith ignites your spirit. Let your heart quicken with anticipation, for what you seek is already seeking you. Embrace the unknown, for it holds the keys to your destiny. The next chapter of your awakening waits, hovering in divine readiness. Let the anticipation build, for what follows is beyond words, and shimmers with the promise of revelation. A new dawn is on the horizon, awakening in the stillness like the light breaking through night. As we close this chapter on our journey together, let us take a moment to reflect. We have unearthed the complexities of pride, a force that blinds us to profound truths. The duality of confidence has been laid bare. We've seen how unchecked arrogance stirs ancient energies. The echoes of our actions remind us that disrespect carries weight in the spiritual realm. We've walked the path of awakening, understanding that humility is not a sign of weakness, but the key to accessing deeper wisdom. This is just the beginning of your awakening, dear chosen ones. Your journey is unfolding in ways that are miraculous. As you embrace the grace of humility, you also open yourself to boundless possibilities. Remember, every step you take is a step toward your divine mission. You are not alone in this. You belong to a lineage of seekers, guided by unseen forces. To seal the powerful message we've shared today, comment 77 below. Let the universe witness your commitment to this journey. Subscribe now for more transmissions filled with wisdom and revelations. And consider joining our membership for a deeper path, where we explore sacred teachings together. As we part, hold this close. The next revelation is already waiting in the shadows. It holds the keys to understanding your place in this grand tapestry of existence. So stay ready, because what comes next will confirm everything you heard tonight. Your spirit knows the truth. Your awakening is just beginning.